So now you're watching Australian Open Day 2023 Day 2 Watchalong Part 5. It's on court 1. It's Indonesia versus Singapore. Women's singles. Singapore leading against Indonesia by 6-point lead. 18-12 is the current point. 6-point lead for them. On court 3, it's Australia versus USA. Women's singles. Court 3 and court 1. Both of them are women's single matches. On court 1, here we can see that it's 19-14, 5-point lead for Singapore, 5-point lead for Singapore against Thailand, 5-point lead for Singapore against Thailand, 2-point lead. Now Singapore only need one more point to win this first set against Thailand. Singapore now need only one more point to win this first set against Thailand. There is no active match on court 2. On court 3, here we can see that it's Australia versus USA. First point for USA. Baywen Sang playing for USA and Tiffany Ho playing for Australia. On court 4, next match, mixed doubles round of 32. Tang Chun Man and Cheng Suet from Hong Kong versus Rehan Naufal, Ushraj Do and Liza Ayub Kuzmawadi. Let's see who will win. For the introduction. On court 1, first set won by Singapore against Thailand. On court 3, here we can see that it's USA versus Australia. 4-point lead for USA against Australia. 5-1 is the current score. On court 4, next match, Hong Kong versus Indonesia. The match is yet to start. On court 2, next match on court 2 should be court 4 match is yet to start. On court 3, here we can see that in women's singles, USA leading against Australia with a lead of 3 points. 6-3 is the current point. On court 1, first point for Thailand in the second set. First set was won by Singapore with a lead of 7 points. 21-14 were the points. Guys are getting ready. So next match on court 2 is Australia versus Hong Kong, mixed doubles. Court 1, women's singles, Thailand versus in Singapore. First set won by Thailand with a lead of 7 points. Second set, Indonesia. Singapore leading by 2 points. 3-1 is the current point. Court 2, Australia versus Hong Kong, mixed doubles. Players are getting ready. Court 3, women's singles, Australia versus USA. USA leading by 4 points. Court 4, mixed doubles, Hong Kong versus Indonesia. Players are getting ready. The match is yet to start. Match is yet to start. Three more matches left in court 2, and on court 3 I think 3 more matches left. Court 4, 4 matches left. Sorry, 3 matches left. Court 2, court 1, 4 matches left. Here we can see on court 1, Thailand trying harder and harder to get a lead against Singapore in court 1 women's singles. First set won by Singapore with a lead of 7 points. In the second set, they are leading by 2 points. 5-3 is the current point. On court 2, here we can see that it's mixed doubles going on there. It's Australia versus Hong Kong, 0-0 currently. More court 3, women's singles, Australia versus USA. 5-point lead for USA in set 1. 10-5 is the current score. On court 4, here we can see that it's Indonesia versus Hong Kong. 2-point lead for Indonesia against Hong Kong in the first set. Here we can see that in first court, women's singles for Thailand, Monpave Chochwong playing there. For Singapore, Yeo Jia Min playing there. In mixed doubles on court 2, it's Australia versus Hong Kong. For Australia, Kenneth Se Hoi Cho and Gronia Somerville playing there. For Hong Kong, Lee Chun Hei Rignal and Njitsa Yu playing there. Court 3, Australia versus USA. For Australia, Tiffany Ho playing there. And for USA, Beiwen Zhang. On court 4, mixed doubles, Hong Kong versus Indonesia. For Hong Kong, Tang Chun Man and Se Ying Sek playing there. For Indonesia, Rehan Naufal, Bushra Jando and Liza Ayu Kusmawati playing there. 4 matches, 4 courts. Wait and see. (9-3) already 6-point lead for Singapore against Thailand in court 1 women's singles. 6-point lead for them. 6-point lead for Singapore against Thailand in court 1 women's singles. The court 2 match is yet to start. It's mixed doubles. The match is yet to start. On court 3, here we can see that it's Australia versus USA. 7-11. 4-point lead for USA against Australia. Court 4, mixed doubles, Hong Kong versus Indonesia. 1-point lead for Indonesia. 6-5. Only 1-point lead for Indonesia. 6-5 is the current score. 6-5 is the current score. Is the current score. 7-6. Hong Kong took a lead of 1 point. Here Hong Kong takes a lead of 1 point. 7-6. 9-11. Australia 9, USA 11. 2-point lead for USA. Court 1 women's singles. Thailand versus Singapore. 12. 9-point lead for Singapore against Thailand. What happened to Thailand players? Ponpawe Chochuang playing for Thailand in women's singles against Singapore's Yeo Jamin. First set, Yeo Jamin won with a lead of 7 points, 21-14 were the score. And now it's 11-4 in the second set. Singapore leading by 7 points already. What's happening? On court 2 here we can see that Hong Kong won, Australia won. Court 3, 3-point lead for USA. Australia trying harder and harder to take a lead against or each point against USA. 9-2, 9-12, already 3-point lead for USA. And on court 4 here we can see that already 2-point lead for Hong Kong against Indonesia. 9-7 is the current point on court 4. 9-7. 8-point lead for Singapore against Thailand in court 1 women's singles. 8-point lead already for them. Now they need 9 more points to win this match against Thailand and qualify to round of 16. They can qualify to the round of 16. Court 2 mixed doubles. Australia versus Hong Kong. 1-point lead for Hong Kong. 2-1 is the current point. Court 3 Australia versus USA. 6-point lead for USA. 15-9. Court 4 Hong Kong versus Indonesia, 9 each. Hong Kong versus Indonesia, 9 each. You can see what's going to happen here. Court 1 women's singles, Indonesia versus Thailand. Sorry, Indonesia versus Singapore. Sorry, Thailand versus Singapore. 15-5. 10-point lead for 9-point lead for Singapore now. 15-6. They now need only 6 more points to win this match against Thailand because already first set was won by Singapore and they now need 6 more points to win this match. Court 2, here we can see that on court 2, Hong Kong leading against Australia, 2-point lead for Hong Kong, 5-3 is the current point. On court 3, 12 minutes till the game started and 18-11 already. USA got 7-point lead against Australia, 18-11 is the current score. On court 4, here we can see that only 1-point lead for Hong Kong against Indonesia. It's a tight match going on between Indonesia and Hong Kong in court 4 mixed doubles. Tight match. For Hong Kong, Tan Chun Man and Jae Young Sweat playing there. For Indonesia, Rehan Naufal Kusrajindo and Liza Ayu Kusumawati playing there. So let's see who is going to win this match. A tight match between Hong Kong and Indonesia in court for mixed doubles. In court 1 here we can see that Singapore now need only 5 more points to win this match against Thailand. They only need 5 more points. But Thailand not giving up. They scored another here. 8-point lead only for 8-point lead only for Singapore. 16-8. Court 2, 1-point lead for Hong Kong against Australia. Court 3, here we can see that it's already 2012. USA leading against Australia with a lead of 8 points. Now they only need one more point to win this match. So win this set. USA now only need one more point to win this set. Let's see who's going to win this match. On court 4, Hong Kong versus Indonesia. 3-point lead for Hong Kong against Indonesia. 13-10 is the current point. 13-10. USA now need one more point to win this first set. On court 1, here we can see that Singapore only need 4 more points to win this match against Thailand. First set 21-14. Now in second set 17-18. Now Singapore only need 3 more points to win this set. 18-8 now. 18-8. 3 more points to win this set. Court 2, Australia versus Hong Kong. 3-point lead for Hong Kong. 8-5. Court 3, Australia versus USA. Court 3, USA versus Australia. 2014, 1 more point needed for USA to win this first set. Court 4, mixed doubles tight match going on between Hong Kong and Indonesia. 14-13, only 1 point lead for Hong Kong. Hong Kong only have 1 point lead here against Indonesia in court 4 mixed doubles. Court 1, Thailand versus Singapore. 19-9, 10-point lead already that they have. They now need 2 more points to win this match against Thailand in women's singles. Now we're watching 4 matches, 4 courts. First court, Thailand versus Singapore, women's singles. First set won by Singapore with a lead of 7 points. Second set, Singapore leading by 10 points. 19-9 is the current score. On court 2, mixed doubles going on there. Australia versus Hong Kong. Hong Kong leading against Australia with a lead of 3 points. Current score 10-7, and they made that to 10-8. On court 3, Australia versus USA, women's singles. First set won by USA with a lead of 7 points. Second set is yet to start. Court 4, Hong Kong versus Indonesia. 2-point lead for Indonesia. Hong Kong 15, Indonesia 16. Only 1 point lead for Hong Kong against Indonesia. On court 1, here we can see that only 1 point needed for Singapore to win this match against Thailand. Indonesia now only need 1 more points to win this match against Thailand. If we can crack that. Court 2 mixed doubles, Australia versus Hong Kong. 8-11. 11-8. Hong Kong 11, Australia 8. What a match. Everyone is waiting for court 1 results. Singapore won the match or not? Singapore now need 1 more point to win this match. Singapore now need 1 more point to win this match. Court 2 mixed doubles, Australia versus Hong Kong. 3-point lead for Hong Kong against Australia. Court 3, first set won by USA with a lead of 7 points. Waiting for the second set to start. Court 4 mixed doubles, Hong Kong versus Indonesia. 2-point lead for Indonesia. 18-16. 18-16. 18-16. Court 1, here we can see that Singapore won the match against Thailand. On first court, it was 21-14. On second court, it's 21-11. 21-11 in second set. Australia versus Hong Kong, 3-point lead for Hong Kong against Australia. Court 3, 18 minutes till the game started. 2-0 already. 2-0 already on second court. First set, where the points were 14-21. Now the points are 2-1. 1 point lead for USA. 2-1 is the current point. Court 3, Australia versus USA. 2-point lead for Australia. Sorry, USA. 3-1 is the current point. 3-1 is the current point. We are back after a short break. Next match on court 1 should be Chinese Taipei versus Indonesia. Next match on court 1, Chinese Taipei versus Indonesia. Korea versus Chinese Taipei versus Chinese Taipei versus Indonesia is the next match on court 1. It's a mixed doubles match. On court 2 here we can see that in mixed doubles, Australia versus Hong Kong, 3-point lead for Hong Kong, 16-13 is the current point. And on court 3, Australia versus USA match is going on there. 8-point lead already for USA, 9-1 is the current score. USA leading. First set was won by USA with a lead of 7 point, 21-14 were the score. And on court 4, mixed doubles going on there. And Hong Kong versus Indonesia. Oh, it's a tight match between Hong Kong and Indonesia. Indonesia leading by 1 point, 21-20. They now need one more point to win this set against Hong Kong. So on court 1 here we can see that on court 1, Chinese Taipei versus Indonesia. For Chinese Taipei, Chang Kochi and Li Chi playing there. For Indonesia, Pravin Jordan and Melati Deva Oktavianti playing. Court 2, mixed doubles, Hong Kong leading against Australia with 2-point lead for Hong Kong against Australia in court 2 mixed doubles. Women's singles on court 3, Tiffany Ho for Australia and Beiwen Zhang for USA. First set won by Beiwen Zhang means USA won the first set with a lead of 7 points, 21-14 were the score. And the second set, 11-2, 9-point lead for USA. 9-point lead for USA. 9-point lead for USA. And on court 4 here we can see that Indonesia won the first set with a lead of 2 points, 20-20 were the points. It was a tight match between Indonesia and Hong Kong. It was a tight match between Indonesia and Hong Kong. On court 2 here we can see that Hong Kong versus Australia, 2-point lead for Hong Kong against Australia. Only 1 point lead right now. 16-15 is his current score. 16-15 is the current score. Court 3 women's singles, 11-3, 8-point lead for USA. 8-point lead for USA against Australia. Mixed doubles on court 4, Hong Kong versus Indonesia, 1-point lead for Hong Kong. 12-3 is the current point in court 3 women's singles. USA leading against Australia with a lead of 9 points, and they made that to 8, 10, 13-3 now. 13-3. 8 more points to go. 8 more points to go. Eighteen 15 on court 2. Hong Kong versus Australia. 3-point lead for Hong Kong. Court 3. USA versus Australia. 11-point lead already for USA against Australia. 14-3 is the current point. 16-3. 5 more points to go. USA now need 5 more points to win this match. Great domination by USA player against Australia. Court 4. 3-point lead for Hong Kong. They are trying for a comeback in the second set, but Indonesia never give up against Hong Kong. 2-point lead for Hong Kong. 4-2 is the current point. 4-2. 4-2. 4-2. Court 3 women's singles. USA now need 2 more points. USA now need 2 more points to win this match. USA now only need 2 more points to win this match against Australia in Court 3 women's singles. Court 2 Hong Kong versus Australia match is getting hotter and hotter. Only 1-point lead for Hong Kong player there. 19-18 is the current score. And on Court 1 Chinese Taipei scored the 2 consecutive points and got a great start. But it's Indonesia against Chinese Taipei, and only 1-point lead for Chinese Taipei now. 2-1. Court 3 Australia versus USA. USA now need only 1 more point to win this match. Let's go another. USA now need only 1 more point to win this match. Court 4, it's 7-4, 3 more points to 8-4. Hong Kong 8, Indonesia 4. 4-point lead for Hong Kong. On Court 3 here we can see that Beiwen Zhang means USA only need 1 more point to finish this set and they can qualify to the round of 16. And he finished with a bang. 21-4 in the second set, 21-14 in the first set. What a great deal that they have done here. Got a lead of 17 points. So anyway, USA won against Australia in women's singles round of 32. That's happening in Australia. And here we can see that on the first set of Hong Kong versus Australia mixed doubles, Hong Kong won the first set. 21-18 is the current score. On Court 1 here we can see that it's a tight match going on between Chinese Taipei and Indonesia. 1-point lead for Indonesia. 4-3 is the current point. On Court 4, 6-point already lead for Hong Kong. Going to the third set. USA won against Australia. No active match on Court 3. Let's see. 5 matches left in court 1. 2 matches left in. After this, there is a match. After that, 2 matches left in court 2. 4 matches left in court 4. Sorry, 3 matches left in court 4. 3 matches left in court for Hong Kong versus Indonesia 2022. And now Hong Kong leading 12-5. Court 2, Australia versus Hong Kong 18-21. 3-point lead for Australia. For Hong Kong 2-0 again. 5-7 on court 1. On court 4, it's Hong Kong versus Indonesia. Already they got 9-point lead against Indonesia. Hong Kong got 9-point lead against Indonesia. On court 2, here we can see that 3-point lead for Hong Kong against Australia. They are leading against Australia. On court 1, it's Chinese Taipei versus Indonesia. Already 3-point lead for Indonesia. But in court 4, what happened to Indonesia? 8-point lead already for Hong Kong against Indonesia. Doing a great job here. They are doing a great job. Tang Ho Chi and Li Chi Chen playing for Chinese Taipei in mixed doubles are happening on court 1. And for Indonesia, Praveen Jordan and Melati Deva Octaviani playing for Indonesia. 10-7 is the current score. 3-point lead for Indonesia. Court 2, Australia versus Hong Kong. First set won by Hong Kong with a lead of 3 points, but in the second set they have already taken that 3-point lead here. 5-2 is the current score. Lauren Lam versus Hwang Yu Hussein. Women's singles on court 3. Two more matches left in court 2. Sorry, court 3. Court 2. Wait and see. 3 more matches left in court 2. On court 1, so you can see that plenty of matches left in court 1. These are the matches left on court 1. Indonesia versus Korea women's singles. India versus Singapore men's singles. Malaysia versus Malaysia men's singles. Indonesia versus Hong Kong men's singles. Japan versus Australia women's singles. Court 4, mixed doubles. First set won by Indonesia with a lead of 2 points. Second set leading by Hong Kong with a lead of 8 points against Indonesia. 18-10 is the current score. Court 2, 2-point lead for Hong Kong. 7-4. And they went that to 3. 7-4 is the current point table. Chinese Taipei versus Indonesia. 3-point lead for Indonesia. Court 1, Chinese Taipei versus Indonesia. 4-point lead for Indonesia. Court 2, Australia versus Hong Kong. Hong Kong leading by 2 points. 8-6 is the current point. Court 3, Lauren Lam and Huang Yu getting ready to start the game. Women's singles on court 3, mixed doubles on court 4. First set won by Indonesia, second set won by Hong Kong, waiting for the third set to start. Court 2, Australia versus Hong Kong. 6-9, 3-point lead for Hong Kong. 6-9. Three-point lead for Hong Kong. 12-13 on first court. Mixed doubles. Chinese Taipei versus Indonesia. 1-point lead for Indonesia against Chinese Taipei. Court 2, Australia versus Hong Kong. First set won by Hong Kong, second set leading by Hong Kong with a lead of 2 points. 9-7 is the current point. On court 3, here we can see that it's women's singles going on there. Lam Lauren from USA versus Huang Yu Blum from Chinese Taipei. Court 4, mixed doubles. Tang Chun Man and Sei Ying Stewart playing for Hong Kong. Rehan Naufal Kushmajdo Sarjano and Lisa Ayu Kusmawati playing for Indonesia. A tight match between Hong Kong and Indonesia in the first set, but in the second set it was a loose set for Hong Kong and they easily win the set. The third set they are leading against Indonesia with a lead of 2 points, already 2-0. 2-0 is the current point. Court 4, Hong Kong leading against Indonesia. 4-0 is the current point. 4-0. Set 3, 5-0. Oh, what a great lead that they have. Hong Kong took a lead of 5 points against Indonesia. Goes like a jet, I think. And on court 3, here we can see that it's USA versus Chinese Taipei. Already Chinese Taipei took a lead of 5 points against USA. 6-1 is the current point. On court 2, here we can see that it's Malaysia versus Hong Kong. First set was won by Hong Kong with a lead of 3 points, 21-18 were the score. And in second set, 11-10 already, 1 point lead for Hong Kong. And on court 1, 1 point lead for Indonesia, Chinese Taipei 15, Indonesia 16. Court 3 women's singles, USA 2, Chinese Taipei 6. 4 point lead for Chinese Taipei. Court 4, Hong Kong versus Indonesia. First set won by Indonesia, second set won by Hong Kong. In the third set, it's Hong Kong leading against Indonesia. 5 point lead for Hong Kong. 5 point lead for Hong Kong. There are some more matches left in court 1, court 2 and court 3, also in court 4. But I think most matches left on court 1, and there are still 5 more matches to go, matches to be done. And on court 2, 3 more matches. Court 4, court 3, 4. Court 3. Yeah. 2 more matches left. And on court 4, 3 more matches left. Court 1, Chinese Taipei versus Indonesia. Tight match going on between Chinese Taipei and Indonesia. Only 1 point lead for Indonesian players. Mixed doubles on court 1. Court 2, Australia versus Hong Kong. First set was won by Hong Kong with a lead of 3 points. And now they already got 4 point lead in court set 2. And on court 3, 7 point lead for Chinese Taipei against USA. Court 4, mixed doubles, Hong Kong versus Indonesia. First set won by Indonesia, second set won by Hong Kong. In the third set, it's Hong Kong leading against Indonesia with a lead of 6 points. 9-3 is the current point. 9-3 is the current point. Court 4, 10-3, 7 point lead for Hong Kong. 10-3, 7 point lead for Hong Kong. Court 2, Australia versus Hong Kong. 14-11, 3 point lead for Hong Kong. 14-11. 15-11, 4 point lead for Hong Kong. Court 3, USA versus Chinese Taipei. 11-4, 7 point lead for Chinese Taipei. 11 point lead for Chinese Taipei. Court 1, Chinese Taipei versus Indonesia. 1 point lead for Indonesia. 2019. Only 1 point lead for Indonesia. 2019 is the current score. 2019. Court 2, Australia versus Hong Kong. 4 point lead for Hong Kong. 5 point lead for Hong Kong. 16-11 is the current score. 16-11 is the current score. Court 3, women's singles, 7 point lead for Chinese Taipei. 11-4. 11-4 is the current score. 11-4. And also court 4, 22-20 in the first set. Indonesia won the first set. Second set won by Hong Kong with a lead of 10 points. 21-11 were the score. And in third set, they are leading by 7 points. 11-4 is the current point. 1 points, 11-4. Court 1, Chinese Taipei versus Indonesia. 19-21. Court 2, Australia versus Hong Kong. 18-21 on the first set. And now they need 5 more points to win. Hong Kong now need 5 more points to win against Australia. Hong Kong need 5 more points to win against Australia. On court 3 here we can see that already they got 7 points. Point table has some issue. And on court 2 here we can see that Hong Kong versus Australia match going on there, and already they got 4 point lead. Hong Kong got 4 point lead. 17-13 is the current score. Court 4 mixed doubles, Hong Kong versus Indonesia. 7 point lead for Hong Kong against Indonesia. 7 point lead for Hong Kong against Indonesia. 11-5. Hong Kong 11, Indonesia 5. 6 point lead for Hong Kong against Indonesia in court 4 mixed doubles round of 32. 6-11. Indonesia trying harder and harder to take a lead against Hong Kong. On court 2 here we can see that only Hong Kong now need 3 more points to win this match. Hong Kong only need 3 more points to win this match. Let's wait and see. 19-13 now. They only need 2 more points. Only need 2 more points to win. They only need 2 more points to win. Court 1, Chinese Taipei versus Indonesia. 1 each. First set won by Indonesia with a lead of 2 points. And after that, second set started. 1 each now. And on court 2, Australia versus Hong Kong. 19-14 is the current score. Hong Kong only need 2 more points. They only need 1 more point to win this match because it's 20-14 now. They now need 1 more point to win this match against Australia. Hong Kong now need only 1 more point. And Hong Kong won the match against Australia. The lead of 7 points. I think the court 3 match has been happened or they got a walkover, I think. Liam Williams, Ho user, they got a walkover, I think. State court match. USA versus Chinese Taipei. Someone got a walkover, I think. Someone retired. 3 more matches left in court 4. 3 more matches left in court 4. 3 matches left in court 3. Court 2, 4 matches left. Five matches left in court 1. 5 more matches left in court 1. So on court 2 we can see that Australia versus Hong Kong. Hong Kong won the match against Australia. Hong Kong won the match against Australia anyway. Hong Kong won the match against Australia. Court 4, Hong Kong versus Indonesia. 22-20 in the first set. Indonesia won the first set. And the second set, 21-11. 10 point lead were there for Hong Kong. And in the third set, 16-9. 5 more points to go. Hong Kong need 5 more points to win. And on court 1, here we can see that Chinese Taipei lost the first set and they were a lead of 2 points for Indonesia in the first set. After that, Chinese Taipei leading against Indonesia 3-point lead for Indonesia. 7-4 is the current score. 7-4 is the current score. Waiting for 8-4. 4-point lead for Chinese Taipei. 4-point lead for Chinese Taipei. 8-4 is the current score. First set won by Indonesia with the lead of 2 points. 21-19 by the score. And now it's Chinese Taipei leading 8-4 with the lead of 4 points. 8-4 is the current score. And on court 4, court 4, Hong Kong versus Indonesia. First set won by Indonesia with the lead of 2 points. 22-20. And the second set, Hong Kong won the set with 10-point lead. 21-11. And the third set, Hong Kong leading against Indonesia by 7 points. 17-10. Now Hong Kong need 4 more points to win this match. Hong Kong now need 4 more points to win this match. And on court 1, here we can see that Chinese Taipei against Chinese Taipei, Indonesia is not giving up. First set was won by Indonesia, but in the second set they are behind Chinese Taipei. Already 4-point lead for Chinese Taipei against Indonesia. Still they have time left, but don't know what's going to happen here. Let's wait and see. So anyway, from court 3, we got an update that USA player has been retired and Chinese Taipei player qualified to round of 16. USA player retired. Because of that, Chinese Taipei player qualified to round of 16. Next match on court 3 should be Chinese Taipei versus Canada. Liang Tingyu versus Wen Yu Sang. Court 1, 3-point lead for Chinese Taipei against Indonesia. Court 4, here we can see that Hong Kong now only need 1 more point. Hong Kong now only need 1 more point to win this match. Hong Kong now need only 1 more point to win this match. Next match on. Yes, Hong Kong won the match against Indonesia in mixed doubles that happened on court 4. Hong Kong won against Indonesia by, it was won for 3 sets. First set won by Indonesia, second set won by Hong Kong, and third set also Hong Kong won the third set. What a great lead that they have in second set and third set. Yeah. On court 1, here we can see that comeback from Indonesia. 9 each right now. There were a lead of 3 or 4 points for Chinese Taipei. When I look back, it's like 9 each happened really. Court 2 mixed doubles is going to start right now. Japan versus Australia. Shohei Yamashita and Naru Shinoya versus Rizky Hidayat and Joy Chong. Let's wait and see. Court 1, Chinese Taipei versus Indonesia mixed doubles. First set won by Indonesia, second set Indonesia leading by 2 points. There were a lead of 3 or 4 points for Chinese Taipei before some minutes, and now it's Indonesia leading against Chinese Taipei by 2 points. 11-9 is the current point. On court 2, Japan versus Australia match is going on there. 0-0. The match is yet to start, I think. I don't know what happened. Match is yet to start. 11-9 on court 1 mixed doubles happened in set 2. In set. Next match on court 4, Brian Yang versus Chi Yu Zhen. Canada versus Chinese Taipei. Next match on court 4, Canada versus Chinese Taipei. This is the second last match, I think. Oh no, there will be 2 or more matches. There are two more matches left. On court 3, next match on court 3, it's Chinese Taipei versus Canada. Liang Ting Yu versus Wen Yu Zhang. Like familiar. Names are like familiar. Court 1, mixed doubles Chinese Taipei versus Indonesia. 1921 means 2-point lead were there for Indonesia when the first set finished. And in the second set, it's Chinese Taipei leading again 12-11, only 1-point lead for Chinese Taipei. 12-11 is the current point. 12-11. Court 2, Japan versus Australia. 1-point lead for Japan. 1-0 is the current point. 1 each now. It's 1 each now. It's 1 each now. Court 4, Chinese Taipei versus Canada. Men's singles on court 4. Chinese Taipei versus Canada men's singles. One-point lead for Chinese Taipei against Indonesia. 14-13 is the current point. 14-13. Court 2, mixed doubles Japan versus Australia. 1-point lead for, sorry, now it's 4 each. I was about to say 1-point lead, and Japan scored 1 point here, and it's 4 each. Court 4, Canada versus Chinese Taipei 0-0. In court 1, 14-15. It's a tight match going on between Chinese Taipei and Indonesia in court 1 mixed doubles. First set was won by Indonesia with a lead of 2 points. 21-19 were the score, and in the second set it's Chinese Taipei leading with 1 point. 14-15 is the current score, and I think Indonesia will overcome that score and they will win this set. Won't go to third set. I think. I don't know what would happen here. So let's wait and see. The court 4 match is yet to start. It's Canada versus Chinese Taipei men's singles. Yang Brian playing for Canada and Xiu Jian playing for Chinese Taipei. For 2 mixed doubles, Japan versus Australia. Toei Yamashita and Naru Shinoya playing for Japan versus Rizky Hidayat and Joyce Strong playing for Australia. 15 each on court 1. I already said that, but Chinese Taipei took a lead of 1 point. 16-15 right now. Only 1 point lead for Chinese Taipei against Indonesia. 16-15 on court 1 mixed doubles. It's Chinese Taipei versus Indonesia. Court 2 mixed doubles, Japan versus Australia. 5 each right now. 5 each. It's 5 each now. 5 each now. 16-15 again, Chinese Taipei took a lead and they made that to. They will make that to each point. Again and again each points. 16 each on court 1. Set 2. First set won by Indonesia. In second set it's 16 each right now. Waiting for an updation from court 3. The court 3 match will be little bit live because one player was retired, and the next match will start within some minutes. We'll be back after a short break.